going to count to none. None.
None it up, everybody. None it up. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. We're playing some Dwarf Fortress tonight. Hope all of you are well out there. Turns out yesterday's stream was kind of weird. I noticed at the very end of the stream that I dropped like 8,000 frames. And it must have been near the end because I had looked earlier and saw that it was 0, so I wasn't like worried about it. And like, I definitely had people viewing the stream at some point. And it's certainly possible that everybody left. But it's also possible like other people were having connection issues because I went from, I think 8 viewers down to 2 at like 2 hours into the stream, and it never moved from 2. It just stayed at 2 for the rest of the stream, which seemed odd. Like usually there's some fluctuation on that. I don't know. I tried not to like put too much value into how many viewers I got, but it was kind of a rough look at things and be like, oh, well, today didn't work today. But that's all right. We started a new run of RimWorld yesterday with the tribal start instead of the crash landed scenario. It definitely is a different way to play the game, and so I'm interested in exploring it for now, and we'll see. I have been talking about this. I will be having a special stream on August 3rd. We're going to be doing Astronauts. I will be taking my very first look at the game. I haven't even watched anybody play it, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody play it yet. If I have, I've only caught a little bit. So I've only watched like what little bit is on the Steam page, and you know, I've looked at the start screen for about 3 minutes apparently. So we'll see how it goes. I'm planning on kind of exploring it as a, you know, complete blind playthrough, and you know, I expect to lose. And that's how I would like to play the game. So we'll see. Work today was work. Found out that my work tomorrow is going to be different than what I was expecting, but you know, that's neither here nor there, and that's fine. I don't know. It is what it is. Just got to keep on moving through it, I guess. What else? Got the Hopkinton Farmers Market on Sunday. I'm very excited about that. It is a thing of I can't plan too many events too close together because I do worry about running out of stock, and I'm already worried about stock for this weekend for that matter. Even though I've never sold as many copies as I currently have in one event, so I don't know why I'm really all that concerned. But whatever, I'm concerned. I'm worried about it. I would like to sell out. But I'm also just excited to be out there. I probably should check the weather and just see what is in store for me. Also, not for nothing, I haven't gotten an email indicating where my booth is going to be this weekend. I hope they haven't forgotten about me. But yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. We only have so much time, you know. Continue active game in... I don't remember what it's called. The Mythical Universes. Valley Walk? Does that sound right? I don't remember what it's called. Valley Walk sounds right though. Yes, this is right. Always auspicious when you get to listen to the wolves howl. So yeah, we have a variety of gazelles, also a female warthog and a baby female warthog. Yes. So we don't have a breeding pair of warthogs, but we have gazelles aplenty. And just to reiterate what the purpose of this here fort is, we're trying to get enough knowledge about a particular animal so that we can get it to domesticate it. And I've kind of independently confirmed that yes, this does work. But we'll see like what kind of effort it takes, because we're at a few facts at the moment, which is not very much. All right, we're just gonna unpause it, let it go here. We have the trade depot up here, some cage traps there. We've got cage traps down here too. This is where we keep our animals. All the important ones. The other ones are out here. We have a fairly extensive farm because I realized I was using a whole lot of crops just to feed the animals that we were training. We're currently digging out a little layery do here. Oh, there's sand right there. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. All right, you're making horn and bone things. Bones, rock blocks, and tables. Apparently we just slaughtered a donkey. We have 17 dwarves in the fort. No one has adopted any chickens. This is very sad. And there's giant sparrows on the map. I landed. As far as the lake goes, I'm not seeing a whole lot of activity in here. Axolotl. And there's axolotls in the lake. Lungfish. This is fine. We're not fishing, so it's all right. Why am I not seeing any digging going on? That's a question. Rock salt table, rock salt throne, rock blocks. We have a still, we have a carpenter, we have a kitchen. Right, we brought sand with us, so we have a whole slew of bags. And the gazelles are following our animal trainer around. Already a novice animal trainer. You could do better. I wonder if we're better off training multiple people in animal training. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so at some point I'm going to want to dig this out, but we can put it at a lower priority. This is potential future defense mechanisms here. I think I actually want to expand it too. Maybe just like that. And now that our ramp is finished, I can actually put the trade depot inside if I wanted. I mean, I guess I could have done that already. I just didn't. We have a convenient amount of blocks at the moment. Convenient adjacent. Do we have a farmer's workshop? It doesn't appear so. Oh right, we dug more. Oh, that's where they are digging. I was looking for some rock salt apparently. Alright, well that explains why they're not digging up here. I was curious about that. This is a little awkward. In order for, not that we're at the point of getting trade wagons anyways, but in order to get the trade wagons in, they have to like come down through here, go through the staircase, go through the dining hall, on top of the tables, just push everything out of the way, just do it. But whatever, it's fine. Bigger issue is we still only have mudstone at the moment. I mean, I guess I could make it out of lychee. We have general familiarity with gazelle training methods. All right, well, that's a start. We have a copper toy boat that we traded for, apparently. How narrow is this world? Not very. Wow. Okay. Not gonna worry about that. Hey, Lucio Gaming, how you doing? Alright, built that trading post. Let's get rid of this one. You would like to join the game? Do you have a preference? There's 17 dwarves in the fort. Elfie has claimed one of the miners. We have a baby. We have a child. No beard. None beards. Well, let's just do the default of pick the happiest no bearder. Aerith the Bone Doctor. You have a fine mop of hair. You are 51 years old. You have a spouse. You would like to craft an object and pray to the earthen... I'm pretty sure that says aquamarine, but I want to say the earthen aquarium. I think that would be better. You are bad with words. You're a loner, but you're zany. She dislikes abstract discussions and would much rather focus on practical examples. She prefers to be alone, finds helping others emotionally rewarding, but isn't particularly curious about the world. She has an active sense of humor, has a calm demeanor, and tends not to be swayed by emotional appeals. Tends to be a little tight with resources when working on projects, and tends to share her own experiences and thoughts with others. She has a greedy streak. She has a tendency toward forming deep emotional bonds with others, and can easily fall in love or develop positive sentiments. Can easily fall in love, but prefers to be alone. That's a weird conundrum that you have there. Likes to brawl, doesn't cling tightly to ideas, and is open to changing her mind. Begins to talk in a monotone when she is bored. Dreams of crafting a masterwork one day. Likes a native aluminum, iron, red flash opal, sheep hoof, the color teal, backpacks, coffins, large gems, goblets, llamas for their jutting teeth. You also like llamas. All right. The words of the glosses of glittering and the sight of the laces of intricacy. When possible, she prefers to consume banded knife fish, mango wine, and raspberries, and absolutely detests hamsters. So here's the thing. Elfie also likes llamas. Likes llamas for their long necks. And we happen to have a baby llama in the fort. Like someone had migrated with one. So I allowed it to be a pet, and Elfie adopted it immediately. I didn't realize it would be under contention. Oh, we'll have to get another llama friend. Anyways, welcome to the fort. That's your new god. All right. So this is going kind of slow because we just had the rock tables. I could maybe set up another stoneworker. That might help. My inclination is always to put flooring down, but I'm not going to. It's fine, David. It's fine. Oh, and I was thinking about a... Oh, I only have 17. Thinking about a thingy doofer with the thingies. Farmer's workshop. There we go. Nailed it. First try. Also, I work today, so my brain's a little fried, but we're trying to work through it, you know? Fine. Everything's fine. We'll get there. All right. Make me a farmer's workshop. I don't really want to make it out of mudstone, but my only other option is granite. Fine. Eventually we'll have some variety there. Just not today. Do I want to make a stockpile of stone? That is a question. Like ideally it would probably be down here actually. If this is going to be our quarry area. I really don't need to make this a quantum stockpile, but I'm going to. Just one, please. Make me a mine cart. A mine cart. Well, while we're waiting for that, we can tell them no wheelbarrows. And this one can have dose wheelbarrows. And I'm going to make 3 because I have whimsy. I'm sorry, was that a Masterworks minecart? No. It's just a superior quality. And I know I just made that stoneworker up there, but guess what? We're gonna make a couple down here now. It's fine. This was always part of the plan, don't you know? I'm just joking. Get this one out of here. It sickens me. General familiarity with gazelles already. Like, we are rocking this quest to tame something. Yes, technically I wanted to tame dinosaurs. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, this is a plant stockpile. Oh, we have this. Alright, add new task. Process plants, go. Blocks. Rock blocks. Rock blocks. Itchy eye. Alright. Quantum stockpile doing quantum stockpiling things. Also just gonna have a place to put our gems. I'm not gonna start cutting them yet, I don't think, but we have meals. Let's That's actually not the screen I wanted. Kitchen. How are things looking in here? You can cook with this stuff. You may not cook with this stuff. See how that works? Hope they're not stuck out there. Be really unfortunate if they were. Oh, the llama grew up. 1 year old. Probably should move the llama inside, but I make all kinds of bad decisions. And it's fine. In no time, this peasant is going to have skills. Right now they are dabbling in everything, but pretty soon you're going to not be a peasant anymore. Niche ticked page. The faith of seeds. Wonder if we have a common. That's your deity. Niffy. Landlar. Niffy. Niffy. Wait. Oh, you're bonded with the warthog. Neat. What does bonding do? What do? I don't know. Barley seeds, woodvine seeds. Alright, we're almost done with this. As far as miners go, we only have 2. And I think we only brought 2 pickaxes, yeah. That's all we got. So it's gonna have to do. We have white opals. I will declare that white opals are nice. Do I have any basis for that? None at all. But that's okay. Alright, so we're already starting our yarn empire, apparently. I do think I'll move the llama in here just to give it a nice enclosed area. These other animals that are stuck out there are probably gonna perish at some point. Doesn't feel anything after sleeping without a proper room. Elfie, I love that. That way we don't have to worry about you being upset. That said, we could probably get a couple of mugs. We have sand. We have wood. Could just make a charcoal furnace. A wood furnace. A thingy doofer. Wow. Just like that, we have 108 rock blocks. Nice. What are you going to do with all those rock blocks? I don't know. I just wanted to make more, that's all. In fact, we're going to start using them presently. Pew! All right. Let's and charcoal it up and make some glass goblets. Now we only have 17 people. And you don't need to have individual ones for each dwarf, but I like to. Just like that, we're already out of blocks. And now I don't mind making things out of mudstone when I have a nice pink floor underneath. This is fine. Don't really need the leather worker at the moment, but we'll still put one down. Maybe someone will have a mood and we'll just be extra prepared already. does surprise me that there's sand there. Also, I might set up some stuff underneath the lake. So like, what if I just went down one more layer? And yeah, we'll have to deal with... I mean, I can cancel all the water notifications. It'll be fine. We'll think on that one. We still have plenty of digging to finish first. Doesn't help that somebody is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I think I also want to add a green glass box. How many trees are on this map? Not a lot, huh? I'm not necessarily planning on this fort being a long-run fort. I guess it depends on how long it takes to boost the old knowledge. Oh, so I was going to go over and say, make this a tavern. And we're going to immediately say it's for citizens only. Practice seems like a good one. And then we can associate the Sugar of Tongs is the name of the tavern. I like it. It's simple, it's elegant. Bonded with a gazelle now. Check that out. Would you like to bond with some chickens? Hmm? Yeah, so maybe... we go across there. Oh, you know what? I'll set this at a lower priority. And going back up here. A little awkward because we didn't give ourselves an extra room there, but that's fine. Again, don't really have a plan for what we're doing there, but that's okay. Labor, standing orders, other. Mining continues for Jamstone. What's the worst that could happen? We all drown? Yes, yes. Socializing. Don't tempt Dwarf Fortress. I'll do all the tempting I want. Ah, the Gazelle Squad following around their fearless leader. Competent animal trainer already. He's like, I'm just trying to lay some floor here, guys. You can leave me alone while I do that. They're like, no, we have to watch. We must watch. We must watch by looking over our shoulder at you. Because we don't look at things head on. What am I going to use that other area I'm digging out for? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Into spring we go. Did I really just get through a whole season? Yeah, I guess that's about right. 45 minutes-ish. No, 40 minutes-ish. Yeah, still. I guess I did leave it on pause for the bulk of it. And this is why I like running it at 50 frames a second. So I feel like I can leave it unpaused while I'm also doing other things and not feel like I'm going to miss huge swaths of the fort. Even though I will. Alright, this brew drink job. Drink is less than 50, make 20. Alright. Good enough. Meals. You can cook. Yes, all those. No. Nope. We have a lot of eggs already. Barley wine biscuits. Well-minced hen egg and well-minced barley wine. I do love my wine minced. So they finished digging that out. Now what? I could set up a proper tavern down here. Kind of like that idea. Alright, so what do we have for blocks? Let's Let's make it 6 across and 6 down for now. We have plenty of mudstone for this activity. And then we can throw a little bit of outline around it. Not a whole outline because we only have so much. But it's a start. Puffed wheat seeds biscuits. Ah, perfect. Excellent. Use those seeds. Also, we did bring some more sand with us. Oh, and we have that green glass box. Just gonna go right there. Pew! That room's gonna be ill-used for quite a while, and that's okay. So there's no instruments that can just be made with glass. But we can make ginnets if we had bone. I can get bone. But I also like other instruments. It's actually a fairly large number of things that do require bones, huh? I like the details that they have on the side there. They used to have that in the OG Dwarf Fortress, or not the OG, but like in the pre-Steam version. It would tell you what, maybe not what the components are made from in this menu, but if you looked at the instrument itself, it would give you this information. And that was so good. I liked it. Where's a drum and a head? Ceramic drum. We're not going to be making that. A bone drum, leather head, and a ceramic stand. Not going to make that. Ceramic drum, leather head, stand with a wooden stick. A glass mallet and a bone ring. Okay. Lurteth. All right, so I'm just gonna throw that in here. Lurteth, mallet, Lurteth, ring. We'll make 3 of them. Since I already know we're gonna need to. A reindeer, give me your bones. going back over here. Neck, body, and strings. Silk string, wooden neck, bone body. Well, we don't have silk at the moment. Silk stringed, wooden yoke, stone body. And a bone bow, okay. Eight cylindrical bone pipes. Is the icing completely?
Mud brick.
It is perfect.
Am I perfectly shiny mud? This packed dirt is precious. Behold its flavor.
Well, I hope you're bringing the entertainment, Spitchel. This one requires, I think, bone, and bone. I could be wrong. Blowpipe, wind chest, and pipe. Pipe and wind chest. It needs a blowpipe. Hold on. Go back to the description. A mid-size handheld bone wind instrument consisting of a central wind chest and 8 cylindrical bone pipes fitted with free reeds. The musician selects the pitch by... Yeah, it doesn't tell me what the blowpipe is made of. Huh. Yes, I did see that. All right, ceramic, yeah. Leather bellows, stone body, I guess. And then a glass keyboard. Oh, we can make an egg bit. Make an egg bit. I'm making instruments. I don't know that that's where I should be putting my efforts, but it's where I'm starting. Anyways, congratulations on your new aligners. How's the aligners stuff going? Are you feeling like they're doing what they need to do? Oh, interesting. This is all clay loam. Huh. I am digging into this area, ignoring water. So hopefully nothing bursts through the ceiling or something. But, you know, if that happens, it happens. Today they are tight. They are doing what they need to do. All right, that's good. All right. Give me your tables. Do I want a double row of 5 or do I want a single row of 10? I think a single row of 10 for now. Don't want people to be right on top of each other, you know? Don't want to force people to look at each other if they don't want to. And Smitchell, in case you missed it, we have a general familiarity with gazelles now. Also, by random chance, so during the first session, Elfie had picked a dwarf who liked the llamas, and we happened to have a baby llama in the fort. So I set that llama to be pettable, to become a pet. And they immediately adopted the llama. Now here's the funny part. Lucio Gaming joined the fort today, and their dwarf also likes llamas. So there was contention on who would become the pet owner. On the way home, the outrage of the evening is there's a road race tomorrow affecting your house, and no one notified you via any medium except the street sign half a mile from the house in an area you don't visit every day. Ooh. Well, that's fun. Hopefully it won't like disrupt the whole day. Like usually road races are not particularly loud. Unless they're extra competitive, in which case, well, rip. 2 years ago, those road races sent out mailers. Yeah, but mailing stuff is expensive. As I was driving around today, I was once again thinking about the idea of putting out a mailer for my books. I don't think it would be very successful as an advertising campaign, but I have thought about it some more. That's 10. Well, then they should budget for it better. Road races change entrance fees for a reason. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Also, we may have hit the limit of wild animals on this map because we've got giant sparrows and I haven't seen them move yet. All right, I know you all love your tavern and how special it is, but we're moving the tavern. This is for drink. This is for meals. This is obsolete. This is obsolete. You have no wine, nor do you have a robe. You're outraged that you weren't given time to prepare for the road race. I'm sorry for your loss. Look at that. We already have instruments. But you don't have instruments in your tavern. Unless you do, in which case, good job. This is the new dining hall. Boo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. This is our new tavern. Can you be tavern of two different tavern keeper of two different taverns? You can't. Huh. Neat. Okay. Bye. Personally, you like a nice port more than wine? From my experience at the wine tasting event, I can't say I liked port. But at the same time, I enjoyed the fruity wine that we had, so... I was really there for the cheese anyways. Let's be real. Well, I was digging this out planning on having rock, and I kind of forgot that there's gonna be like clay loam. The cheese was why everybody came. And by everybody I mean me. That's the reason I came. Cheese was so good. All right. All right, did we make those other things? No. What did we need for the keyboard? Hold on. Oh, we need more coal. I'll make some coal. Charcoal. You should get some fancy cheese for August. Yeah. Also, I should get back to planning that whole craft night thing. I kind of feel bad, but I kind of forgot about doing it. Craft / painting. Alright, well we can put assemble igbits on here too. No worries on that one, we managed to stay quite busy. Yeah, but Tellum asked me about it the other day. Well, asked who was in charge of planning the next event, and I was like, me? There was a lot of awkward pauses on my part. I was in chat, so it worked fine, but still. Yeah, that's okay. I don't need to do that. I think I turned that off, actually. Unless that they put it on separately. Where is that? You can disable it. I mean, I'll leave it on for now. I guess it's fine. I much prefer my handmade clips, you know? But I suppose it would be a thing of making it a little bit easier to get them in the moment. I just need to be more present in the moment of being like, oh yeah, this is something I want to clip. Also, if it creates a clip for every time I say clip, 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 then that's going to be a problem. You really, really want me to spend a day or two making shorts? Yep. I mean, you don't really need to. Like, unless you're using them for YouTube or for I suppose other social media too. Like there's not really much benefit to it. I've come to the realization or the acceptance that the clips that you can feature on your channel might get viewed by people who already go to your channel. So it doesn't like expand your reach at all. So the clock app, which is a clock app. Who uses apps? This is just the right kind of janky for me. I like it. I don't know what the clock app is. Smitchell, I am old, remember? We had a baby. Lucio, you had a baby. You gave birth to a boy. Congratulations. In the tavern, as is usual. You have Zuntir. Currently 0 years old. Grouchy when caught in the rain. The Tick of Talks. Oh, the Tick of Talks. Yes. I finished writing that body horror story and I have not gone back to edit it, but I will be. I need to get that story done and polished. Not sure how you feel about that, Dog Mom for life. Well, just remember, the dwarf that represents your name in this here fort is not you. Despite everybody's claim that the descriptions are uncannily accurate, the dwarf is not you. You are more than a mere pawn in a game, a mere character in a game. Now what am I going to do with this space? Oh my goodness, so many possibilities. Where'd that dog come from? Did you just appear there? I swear that dog was not there. I have to go back and watch the VOD. Is this near the surface? It is. It's under the lake. But most of my forts are near the surface, unless I build in the magma sea, which I haven't done in quite a while. I should do that. Brain thought cavern lake? Ah. No, I think my intent in this fort was to build in the caverns. But then I got hung up on capturing warthogs, which then became capturing gazelles. And now I don't really feel the need to go any deeper. Like I dug out this section without a plan on what to do with it. I do, like, I guess I could be nice and give the dwarves bedrooms. I should also prepare for the eventuality that we're going to have more than 20 dwarves, maybe. We do actually have trade agreements with our dwarven civs, so in theory at least we should be getting migrants at some point. This was my previous fort, World Chirp. They gave them all one bed in a dormitory hospital and they made multiple babies so you don't need bedrooms. Oh, you don't need bedrooms. I knew that. All you need to make a dwarven baby is close proximity. And I guess technically they need to be stated as being lovers, at least. I think that's it. I'm not even certain that they have to be lovers, to be honest. And I guess it depends on whether I think that this fort will end up having gazelles trained to a domesticated status fast enough that I won't care about going to the caverns. But I think I do want to go to the caverns, so I don't think I want to do it off the quarry though, so maybe that's what this is. This is... Let's go... hold on. I have to think about where my staircase is going to go. Oh, they already started digging. Caverns are awesome. Trees and forgotten beasts to farm. Currently I'm digging everything on a 7 today. This is fine. All right. Dig deeper. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't expand it. Phew. That could have been a nightmare. What are we missing for the last 8-bit bellows? Need a tanned hide. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna have to slaughter this yak. We already have a male yak calf. That's good enough. Three stairwell is too many. You thought that was worth clipping, huh? All right. I see you. Thanks for the clip. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Not quite sure why I felt the need to like have a room for the staircase, but you know. Oh. That's right. Apparently there's aquifer here, but not down here. I was really close. They should still dig through it though. I just need to up the priority on it. No, 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 no. You know what? Cancel it all. Do it right. Sheesh. There. Do it right, do it now. Look at that. It drains right into the water anyways. It's perfect. No one's ever going to die here. Oh, look, we have tetrahedrite on the map. I didn't know that. What's going on there? Weird. Thank you for the ocean sounds. Now the question is, what do I want to do about this? First off, we can cancel all this. Actually, kind of amazed we found that cavern so quick. I'm usually not so lucky. Let's dig over to here. Not directly, mind you. Put a wall block there. Put a wall block there. Then everybody else who wants to visit has to come over water. That's good enough. Come over water or fly, that is. Can you dig it? I keep on seeing the mist here and being like, did someone fall? But no, it's just the water falling. Ooh, and now, I was gonna say, now we have moss in here. Well, this could be a wonderful animal training area. If I were so inclined. And I wouldn't say I'm not inclined. Come on. Make me a hole. Summer. I probably should pause auto collecting of webs. But I haven't seen any webs, so I'm sure there's none here. And go. All right. I have 660 mudstone blocks now. How the heck did I get so many? All right, just need to watch those two areas to make sure nobody goes out and gets trapped. Troglodyte. We've opened up that wall for 2 minutes and we already have troglodytes. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Be prepared. Lucio Gaming, you are an adequate tactician. No reason for me to mention that at all. Melee, sure. Floor Bam are...
I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride it where I like.
Hey, tell him. What are we not mentioning? The tactical ability of Lucio Gaming. I'm not going to risk my animal trainer. All right. Here's the question. Do y'all have any weapons at all? Oh, crap. Where the heck did you just go? Uh-huh. Looks like no. We have none equipment. Fighting has happened. Well, we have a dog. You promise not to get anyone killed? I think that's a bad promise. I saw that baby beelining across the ground. I'm like, what is going on here? All right, one side is blocked off. Just one more. Quickly, someone's gonna pass through. All right. We have successfully protected our home. How many troglodytes are in the fort? All of them. Well, joke's on them. I don't have much to drink. Why is there vomit? All right, this is really unacceptable. You have spooked our chickens. I can allow a lot of things, but spooking my chickens is beyond the pale. Just saying. There's a town named Chicken in Alaska? Hold on. Stop everything. There is indeed a Chicken Alaska, and they have an airport. Oh, I have to go there. How did it come to be named chicken? The story goes that ptarmigan, now the Alaska state bird, were prevalent in the area and supplied a crucial food source for miners in the early days. When the town got its post office and was incorporated in 1902, the name Ptarmigan was proposed. However, there were concerns that it was too difficult to spell. They haven't seen Pasco, apparently. Luckily, the ptarmigan has a strong resemblance to chicken, and everyone knows how to spell chicken. Yeah, that's exactly correct, tell them. Today, you can appreciate the gold rush history by panning for gold yourself or visiting the Pedro Dredge, which is on the National Register of Historic Places. Other activities include hiking, rafting, ATVing, fishing, and the now famous summer music festival, Chicken Stock. Dates for Chicken Stock. One held every year the second weekend of June in the town of Chicken, Alaska. 2016 was the 10th annual, so we just had the 20th annual. I'm kind of ashamed that this website doesn't have a more up-to-date information about it. Succeeds at derailing talent. It's not hard, but nice job. You did indeed derail me. But I think I moved that into my productivity section. Maybe not, though. Alright, I'm seeing several injured troglodytes. Guess I should be concerned if there's any injured dwarves, but I don't see any, so I'm sure it's fine. You won't be there until late July 2027? Are you going to be going to Chicken, Alaska? Like, you could just go early. Just spend an extra month up there. Spend an extra 2. Seems reasonable to me. Holy crap, how did we get so many blocks? Well, you have 3 stoneworkers working around the clock, David. That's how. I ask these questions metaphorically. And I'll let you decide what the heck that means. If I were more adventuresome, I would join you on one of those biking trips. And I shouldn't say I'm not adventurous or not interested, because I definitely am, but why are there no instruments? Oh, I have the box is there. Does the box need to be inside the tavern itself? Crying out loud. All right, uninstall the box, move it 5 feet over, and then you can properly store your goblets outside the dining hall section. Blood over here. Would someone like to deconstruct this? Please and thank you. I know, I assigned like 4 billion construction jobs and then I'm like, oh, do this now. That's not how that works, David. They have these construction jobs they need to take care of first. My phone's gonna die. Alright, time to turn it off. No more getting an extra viewer out of me. No sirree, Bob. Yeah, it was a little weird yesterday. The stream was doing fine, and then like the viewership dropped off a cliff. I also noticed at the very end of the stream that I dropped like 8,000 frames, and I don't know when that happened, but it must have been in a very tight period of time. Kind of makes me wonder if, I mean, counting your viewers is always a contentious thing. People are constantly talking about various rumors or whatever, but I don't know. I don't want to start spreading rumors about it, but I do want to start thinking about it. It was mostly disappointing because I've had such good numbers ever since switching my schedule. That was the first stream that was not good numbers. And that's too bad. The day before I had a raid from Blind, so that definitely boosted the old numbers. 'Twas a good night. Now, I wanted to look at the dwarf. Not easy after a lack of decent meals. Didn't you just have a meal? No? You just don't think that the easy meals are good enough? They're not good enough for you? Alright, well, what are we looking at for foodie foods these days? We have some plants. We have some seeds that we're willing to cook. And we have meats. We have the meats, everybody. All right. We're upgrading to a few lavish meals. Upgrade time. These dwarves don't have bedrooms, but they do have a fine tavern. All right. Yeah, we can deconstruct this and this and this. I don't know why my voice just went super high pitched, but it did. Definitely some fighting going on. All right, so where are the troglodytes? Most of them are caged, which is not ideal, but we can at least put them outside then. It would not be very sporting of me, but just if theoretically, if I threw a troglodyte into the water, it would drown, right? It's not very sporting of me at all. And it would probably like climb back out and throw the dwarf back in. That's probably what would happen. Oh, they did deconstruct that box. Here I was waiting for them to deconstruct it, and they have. Oh, actually, that's going to interfere with the dancing zone. We'll put it over here. No migrants. We get none migrants. It's fine. Like, I almost feel it's worse to try to kill this thing, because then we'll get all kinds of bad moods from that. At least right now, people are just like, well, I was disturbed that there was a troglodyte, and that's it. I suppose some of them were traumatized by being attacked by a troglodyte, which inevitably is because the troglodyte was attacked first, but whatever. I'll come up with a solution at some point. I don't know what that solution is. So yeah, we don't have any... Alright, good luck being a pirate, tell him. We don't seem to have any cave spiders down here. Oh, but we do have metal. Alright. All of our egg bits have been made. We've captured all 5 troglodytes. All is right with the world. Oh, we have baby gazelles! Gazelle fawns. Interesting. As babies, they're not perpetually looking over their shoulders. I wonder when that mutation sets in. Like, I mean, clearly by adulthood, but yeah. Possible we'll need to expand the old animal zone. Where's Emerald? Very tempting. Luckily, I already walled that off, so it's not even an option. So they got some cave spider silk over here. Unfortunately, if I wanted to open that up to just get to that area, it would be very difficult. So we'll leave that for another day. All kinds of magnet or tetrahedrite down here. Gems are mine. I want the gems. Give me the gems. I want some gems. Apparently the dog really likes playing down here. Dead peanut plants. I didn't know I could have peanuts. What do peanuts look like? Kind of like that, but alive. Ah. So many of them. How do you get peanuts? What the heck are you? A grasshopper? Hey, buddy. Why can't I gather it? All right. All right. I think we're ready to say this yak cow can go away. So the new gazelles are all trained. So do I have to go one more generation for them to be domesticated? Tame? And what will it take for us to get that last bit of knowledge to get them? I mean, it's probably multiple bits of knowledge, but stuff and things. I was gonna like smooth and fortify here, but I think this little opening here was gonna cause me problems. So we'll dig it out and put fortifications in the way we want them. Actually, I might even channel down. Saw an animal run across. It was, of course, a warthog. It's one of our warthogs, though. It's fine. Also kind of amazed we haven't pulled ahead on drink yet. So what do I need from the peanut plants in order to gather from them? To the wiki! Peanuts are often associated with beagles and prematurely bald human children. This goes right into the category of weird thing to find in the Dwarf Fortress wiki. In case you were curious, this is the page I was just looking at. Some dwarves like peanut plants for their edible nuts, and then if you scroll down after the dwarf, the section being rated D for dwarf, it says peanuts are often associated with beagles and prematurely bald human children. Also, you call babies often, you call them peanut. It's perfect. But yeah, it looks like I can't process them. Because you should be waiting until there's peanut pods, and once there's pods, you should be able to collect them, I think. Another baby? Better not be you. Well, close your eyes then, all right? It's not you. It's Adil. This is Adil's first baby with husband Solon. Adoration after giving birth to a girl. Blissful after becoming a parent. Euphoric due to inebriation. Hold on, let me go back. Who was that? Adil. Adil is a legendary woodcrafter created Othosthomor Kezkikugon. Ah, you're a former member of Spineapple. Which there was a reason why we called it Spineapple, and I have no memory of that reason at all. It's perfect. I think my inclination was to build out a little bit, but I think I'm actually going to pull back some. We'll just go fortification, doodle, doodle, doodle. Ooh, we have some limestone blocks. Fancy. So fancy. Mitchell, you can't just clip me every time I say a doodle doodle doodle. Another baby? Oh, this is gonna be the fort of babies. This is gonna be awesome. Not you. I know, the militia commander has given birth to a girl. Aren't you glad I didn't make you the militia commander now? Because you'd probably have another baby. Because clearly that's what happened. Thank you for the clip. This is Einod, who had a baby daughter with Rakast, the tavern keeper. Look at this. Mitchell, do you see what's going on here? The people in the fort have friends with other people in the fort. You know what doesn't happen in 3 drinks or in Pride drinks? Anybody getting any sort of friendship at all. we are definitely not producing enough seeds. What's going on here? We're up to a whopping 7 plump helmet seeds. Process plants. Okay. Yeah, we just need to process some plants and make drink. I think I need to up the drink orders. If drinks is less than 100, make 50. That's it. You're securing the cavern? Yeah, but what about in 3 drinks? By the end of that fort, I think we had a couple people that were passing acquaintances. Nobody knew anybody else in that fort. And I want to be clear, I'm having a great time with it. I just think it's hilarious. All right, this is going to serve no purpose other than to make me happy. I'm going to dig down there and there. And then I'm going to remove that ramp. Why did I feel like I needed to do that? Well, I kept on thinking about the trade caravans that we don't have currently, like going through here, going around, going through these workshops. And it's like, well, we really should provide a better route in. So that's why. So yeah, we've had a few babies born today. 3 new babies today. 5 children total. Oh. I was like, you have 3 children, but I think I only have 2 in the fort. That's true. The 3rd one is not here, David. I got there. It took me a moment, but I got there. All right. I think I have made rock blocks to my satisfaction. Until I start actually placing blocks down in large enough quantities to get, you know, the 800 blocks that we've grown taken care of. I think we'll keep it at that. Oh. So this is damp already. Oh, shoot. And I can't go higher up. How many layers do you need in order to have underground trees grow? Is it just 2 Z levels or do you need 3? 3 would be too bad because that goes into the, you know, the lake. 2 minimum? So I was just thinking maybe we can start getting trees down here and grow that way. I guess I could channel down. All right. New purpose in life. We're gonna have a tree sowing area. I know there's already trees starting to grow there, but that's okay. Because this is not aquifer. This is. We're gonna need. I'm gonna use some blocks. Like this should be a big enough area that it won't get to be a problem before I'm done, but who knows? If I need to build a drain, I'll just drain it out of there, out into the caverns. It's fine. And I could. Maybe I don't seal it up. Maybe I let it free water. This all said, it would be a lot more convenient if I had people a little bit more focused on the, you know, digging. Otherwise, maybe I'll just have a nice big lake down here. I don't know. Like we can smooth this one. Autumn. Ooh, with those two babies born, we officially hit 20 dwarves. We can now have Forgotten Beasts visit us. Don't actually need to do that corner. Don't have to do corners at all, right? I've always done corners, so it's like weird to me when I don't, but it's fine, I guess. I guess. Mayhaps I should have concentrated in one area at a time instead of doing this ginormous area, but you know what? I don't need your judgment. All right. I did that wrong. I still don't need your judgment, just so you know. But I did it wrong. All right, walls, people. Wall it up. Oh, this is going to be such a majestic tree garden. Assuming that it actually, you know, grows. It's going to be majestic. I could do without the mud, though. I'd have to put a stockpile down here just to clean up the mud. Why is our drink situation getting worse? Caravan has arrived. Overall trade sentiments are lukewarm. What were they asking for? I do not know. All right. Move goods. Well, we have bracelets. We have bracelets, lovely bracelets. We have earrings. Yes, we have fine earrings. Oh, we have scepters. You'll love these scepters. One of a kind. Also, we have a totem. Just one. I mean, we do have these instruments, but I'm not going to sell them. I can sell... All right. Fine. We'll sell 2 each, and we'll make more. We'll also sell some of the regular goblets, and we'll just make better ones later. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Unfortunately, I kind of like the way it looks already. Like, I know if I left it this way, it would just slowly leak over time, and that's not good, but I want to. Saxel is here. I'm your liaison for the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. There's much to share. Yeah, I still want goblets of the tooth variety. I'm not sure that's what I wrote. I kind of do want it just because it's stuff that I can't make myself. Velociraptor bone goblets and Afrovinitar bone tooth goblets, actually. Splints and prepared meals. Dude, we just barely started making meals already. We'll laugh heartily if we don't get that dug out in time. Take care of the hen, that's fine. We can wait. What have you brought us? Let me see your goblets. Excellent. I want them all. Earthenware Ilkeb. Another llama? I think it would be unfair of me not to get that llama, since we have two people that like llamas. It will be a battle to find out who gets the second llama, but I'm here for it. All right. I'll take this warhammer. This short sword. Ooh, a copper pick? No, we can't afford that. Darn it. We could really use a third miner. Do we really need two weapons? Whoops. They brought pineapples? Oh, I wish I had made more things. They have a scroll on the anatomy principles and practice, a gypsum bookcase. If I generally always have the trader profit, which is of course hidden by my camera, but I generally wait until it's green. Does it have a chance of succeeding if it's yellow? I think I'm inclined to find out, because maybe we'll get lucky and be able to get everything. 2 weapons and a pick. All right, fine. I don't want the pick. I might try to make some things really quick. Make some trousers, people. Quick, before they leave, make some trousers. Of course, people are probably going to claim them, but whatever. I guess I didn't need to get that second llama. Just felt like it was appropriate given the situation. Oh no, the troglodytes are having babies. All right. This llama is now available to be a pet. Who shall claim this llama? That is the question. Wow, Nish immediately. I want to point out Nish is not one of the people that we knew liked llamas, so we now have at least 3 people who like llamas in the fort. They like llamas for their jutting teeth, also orioles for their coloration, and the words of the uncertain diamond. When possible, she prefers consume giant bat, seahorse, durian wine, and reindeer's milk, and detests slugs. But apparently she has a much greater sense of pet ownership. Who is Zephon Iron Circle? Dead body in 252. Oh, you must have been from Spineapple, yeah. People died there. Yeah, people are claiming those trousers. What am I looking for? Like where? Never mind. I made pants and the pants are gone. Quick, put them in there. Or someone steals them. Can I have his pick now? All right. We have a third pick, everybody. All right, give me a miner. Who's going to be the third miner of the fort? We have 2 legendary miners already. Who knew it was so easy? Blacksmith. Oh, I didn't dig. Dig along there. And there, and there, and there, and there. And we can smooth that. Smooth operator. Smooth that stone like it's meant to be smooth. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I can't wait until we have some trees. Oh, we have already got one growing. I've never done any sort of tree sowing in Dwarf Fortress before. Underground tree sowing, that is. Long live the tree overlords. Like, I was commenting on how sparse the trees are on the surface. There's really not that many out there. Why can't I collect you? If there's no pods on you anymore, I'm gonna set up a collection zone there, see if that works. It looks like it doesn't work, but peanut's a 6. What is 6? Do you recommend using the restrict path thing on each sapling that starts to help prevent each sapling that starts to help prevent them walking on them, and then doing gather orders for non-tree things every now and then to help kill off non-saplings? There's not going to be a huge amount of reason for people to go down there, at least at this time. But I'll think about that. Just realized I kind of made this less usable to get over there. So we'll just dig a hole and dig a hole. It's fine. Like, they can get over there by walking along the edge. That's not a problem, but we have a tower cap and a fungi wood. We'll keep an eye on those as time progresses. All right, how's our cavern life doing? We've mined out some tetrahedrite. Like, I guess if I wanted to be extra fancy, I could have planned to throw stuff down here, but do. What's the surface that they can walk on for a tower cap? Do they walk on this, or is this wall? Can they walk on this? Mostly trying to decide if anything can actually get to us over here. Like, they must be able to, but again, would require walking or flying over, basically, or swimming. Oh well. We've only got a population of 20. What do we need to worry about? David, you remember that time when you had 20 dwarves and you just opened up the caverns and a forgotten beast just sauntered onto the map? Yes, yes, I remember that very distinctly. Thanks for reminding me, David. I know. Station someone? Oh, to actually check? I guess I could. No migrants. Who needs migrants? I do not have any hot boxes, though. That's the sad part. Hello!
Hi. I have to get up at 2:30, so I'm going to bed now. But apparently my sister Dawn is coming over to see my mother at 9:30. So that's what's going on there.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you. Have a good sleep. I'll be up in a little bit.
Okay.
Son of a gun, I was dropping frames again. Kind of looks like they can't station here. But only one of them is picking up equipment. Everybody else is either sleeping or listening to music. All right, what if I stationed there? Ooh, that got them the station. All right, yeah, that's walkable. All right. Thank you for the idea. Don't leave your weapon. This is why we can't have nice things, people. All right, train. Go pick those up. Oh, here's my sword. Thanks for making a clip. Much better. It's in the hallway now. At least we know where it is. Come on, little guy. Grow on up. I want to see a tree grow. I haven't... For as long as I've played this game, never having grown a tree seems a little weird. Oh, building would also tell me. Yeah, that's true. You've got so many ideas there, Smitchell. Thanks. I don't think of these things. I'm not as embarrassed about sleeping without a proper bedroom. Also, you only have trousers. I guess it's time to make some more clothing. Cloth. Socks. Cloth. Gloves. Yarn. Dress, I guess. We can't make shirts, apparently. Yarn shoes. They told you about the time when your college roommates collaged the bathroom wall with the Men in Playgirl and your parents visited? No, that hasn't come up. goes right up there with the... It wasn't a college roommate. It was a friend of mine, I guess. I don't actually remember who gave it to me, but someone had given me a poster of some supermodel, and I don't remember who. In like bikini or something like that. Like it wasn't even a nudie poster or anything. But I looked at this poster and I kid you not, I said, she's got bug eyes. And I have no memory of who the supermodel was or what the context was, but I was not impressed. Because like they had set it up while I was out or something like that. And their argument was that I was weird, which, you know, accurate, but yeah. College friends and roommates do weird things, you know? All right, we're singing, reciting poetry, simulating a Febby. Can we make a Febby? What's a Febby? Doesn't look like we can make a Febby. I'm amazed that they would simulate an instrument that's not a part of our civilization. That's the first I've seen that. Weird for not hanging bikini girls on the wall. And that might have been the context. I don't think that was the case because, oh, you know what? I'm actually remembering this entirely wrong. The reason why they got me the poster was because my roommate of the time did have a poster on the opposite side of the wall, on the opposite wall, that was a nudie poster. And they said, oh, we're going to give you something tasteful. That was the context. It wasn't because I was weird. They were trying to fight back against the nudie poster on the other side of the wall, of the room. Hi, Santino over there on the YouTube side. Sorry I didn't see you until now. The chat moves a lot slower on the YouTube side, so I don't necessarily see it as often. It's also farther over, so I should probably fix that. Your other roommate came out by hanging a lot of bikini girls on the wall? You think she thought it would get a reaction out of you? She got upset that you didn't say anything? You told her you could do what you want. Yeah. Exactly. Do what you like. Be happy. All right, do you have clothes? You have clothes. Also, you have a Carnotaurus horn goblet. You're a discerning connoisseur. Our drink situation still has not improved. Somebody left some pants here. Oh, I wonder if we don't have enough barrels. That's possible. We at least have a few more bags of sand, so let's just make some glass pots. I had to think about that one for a minute. 3 pants, yeah. Does Uvash want pants? No, you have pigtail trousers. You're good. I'm also watching this situation because what the heck zone, the Draltha zone in Pride Drinks was Let's just say not reproducing grass fast enough. Do we have a sand collection zone? Looks like no. Luckily, we have sand at home. Boom, boom. Dum, dum. Dum, boom, boom. All right. What if we chop a little section like that? We'll make some rock grates. I think I made 8 spots. Yeah. Let us do. I should probably start producing bone bolts. I'm very dissatisfied that we can't make horn goblets. What did my civilization want? Prepared meals and something? Splints. Can't make those out of bone either. Or horn for that matter. Horn earrings go. Bone. Bolts. Also totems. Yeah, I bet you the barrels was an issue. I bet you that was the problem. I wonder if you could have avoided the birthday of OMG. Why did you get me Orlando Bloom posters if you got the Keira Knightley poster from Pirates of the Caribbean? You might have. You might have. These are the questions we wonder about. This dwarf just walked on every single table. That's my expedition leader, by the way. Speaking of expedition leader and other nobles, I've not set up any offices. Let's do some offices. That's a good activity. The gazelles are running rampant, tramping through the tavern as they do. What's our meal situation? Still have some biscuits left, but we also have some roasts. Barley seed roast, everybody. The ingredients are reindeer tallow, minced yak tallow, minced barley seeds, and minced barley seeds. Yes, that's 2 sets of seeds and 2 sets of tallow. Yum. Just try to picture that meal. It's fat, and seeds. But don't worry, they're chopped up. The warthogs reverted to a wild state. Does that mean we need to capture that warthog again? Or can we train it? Yeah, it looks like we need to capture it again. For some reason, it has no problem with being led back into the pasture, though. Chia pudding. Yeah, about that. All right, so I think I will say that that warthog it's this one, right? Yes, because that one's trained. Does not need to be in the pasture anymore. Now it can leave and people won't bring it back kicking and screaming. Though there is something funny about having a child dwarf drag a wild warthog back into a pasture. Like it's completely normal that it should belong there, despite the fact that it is a wild animal. All right, now we recaptured it. Now we can retrain it. Everything is fine. Skilled animal trainer now. We are still not planting very much. It's late autumn. I guess it's possible we can't. Can we shear any animals? We got a new llama. We know a few facts about warthog training. Yes. Give me the knowledges. A few facts. We're much farther along with the gazelles. General familiarity. We know as much about gazelles as we do about giant cave spiders. And it basically comes down to they're both fluffy and we like them. These are not going to be fancy offices. Don't get me wrong. But they are going to be offices. Should they have doors? Maybe. I could be sold on giving them a single door a piece. How's the animal situation? Still giant sparrows. Have they moved? No. I think the birds are stuck, everybody. These are the animals that we've got. We can do no more than that. All right. Warthog, you can rejoin the others. Since you are trained plus 1 A plus 1's 1. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh shoot. Give me some floor grates. Do it now. We haven't made any? Oh, is our manager rebelling because we don't have an office? I don't have a bookkeeper. I might have been surprised by that piece of information, by the way. Winter? Didn't we just start autumn? I tell you, when you're not looking, time just flies past. Also, we are approaching the end of the stream. Ish. In theory. Now that I know that we're going to be getting a late night visitor, it might be worth my sensibility to stay up a little longer. And to be fair, it's not even that late, but whatever. All right, this is the office of the expedition leader, who is pissed, by the way. We should probably look into that. That's the officer of the manager. I guess this can be the office of the broker until we actually have a bookkeeper. Who's your... Oh, Lucio is your spouse. Lucio, you get to share the office. You just found out Ballet Arizona has been posting rat ballet TikToks for months and you missed all of them? I'm sorry. Did you need rat ballet in your life? Never seen that that emote from Anthoric. Doesn't use that one very often, apparently. How come we still haven't made those doors? Something is sus here. Alright, bookkeeper shall be. No one has any skills in bookkeeping. The animal trainer has their hands full. Aban the Bone Carver. Congratulations. That one guy keeps taverns. Surely this is the same things? Maybe. Also, we can go ahead and tick off Buttons Interrupt Stream. I don't know if it picked up on the microphone, but she was a barkin'. Roku, eh? All right. I've started making barrels. Actually, have we started making barrels? No. This is maybe why we don't have drink. Like, I don't think I'm at the point where I need 2 stills. Like, we only have 20 dwarves. We should be able to keep up on this. Oh, I moved my camera again. That's fine. Where's our manager? What are you doing? Oh, you're managing work orders? Nice. Huh. Am I getting job cancellations? No. Excellent. Make some green glass plot. Green glass pots. Not green glass plots. You're living life dangerously? You turned off job cancellation announcements? Ooh. I might actually do that. Need empty food storage item. Yeah, that's the problem. Problem is we have so many meats. Also, we have so many eggs. All right, time to make some more meals. Green Glass Farms? I don't know that it's really Green Glass Farms. We don't have enough wood to really go ham on this, and I have not dug down to get magma. Look at all these potential trees, though. I'm excited about this. Oh, you heard green glass plots. Yes, yes, that's true. I did say that. I might have said the words that came out of my mouth, and it would have been about green glass plots. Clip. Have you got nothing better to do than clip me? No, I have nothing better to do, David. Thanks for creating a clip. Also, since our drink situation continues to be terrible, let's channel there. Maybe one more layer. Get your rocks now, everybody. Get your wet rocks. Because in a moment, they're going to be gone. Not really gone, but you know. Ooh, the doors are complete. Why is this drying out? Funnily enough, I don't think this is actually aquifer. Like, I guess it's somewhat aquifer here, but not necessarily all of it. This would be a layer to like start over here and just dig the side of the aquifer and just see what the shape is. I'd be interested in that. All right, we got the last rock. We don't need anything else down there. Put a floor. Ooh, we can make it out of limestone. Do we have the required things to make a well? No, we have nothing. Do we have a mechanic shop? No. We used to, though. Oh, we had one on the surface. Marriage? Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Clip. Can Mitchell be stopped? And the answer is no. All right, so we don't have a mechanic shop. Where's my stone? All right, we have plenty of stone. Workshop, mechanic. Mechanic! I'm gonna allow you to make it, but it better be made out of mudstone. Good. Apparently my voice is going out. That tells me it's probably about time, everybody. Alright. Make me some mechanisms. Make 5 as a treat. And we need a bucket, huh? Well, it's going to have to be made out of wood because we don't really have anything else at the moment. Wooden bucket. In fact, make me... Alright, fine. Make a bed too. Make me 3... Maybe 5 buckets. We'll be fancy. And we'll probably need a chain. Do we have rope? Oh, we have rope. We brought rope with us? That seems very unlike me. But fine, I guess. Come on, trees, grow up. Also, since we're here, Dimple Cups, you can stay. I don't care about you. This is going to be such a fancy well without nasty water in it. I do love seeing that message, though. The dwarves are like, this is nasty water. If I put the grates over the moss, does it revert back to the sand? Looks like no. Alright, never mind. Cancel everything. So much work just to make sure I have sand underneath. I know I can just grab it from the walls, but this is better. So says I. It's more satisfying. And collection zone, go. And we're not even going to include the walls. No, we're not. All right, this area did not flood. I'm very happy about that. I didn't really mean to use the closest materials, but I do want to make it. I just want to make it with specific materials. A rock salt block. This one's tough, but I think we'll go with pomelo wood and then a pigtail rope and a mudstone mechanism. Okay. I feel better now. Yeah, so our expedition leader is the most pissed off dwarf in the fort. Wants to spend time with some family. Let me guess. No family? Yeah. Wants to eat a good meal, acquire an object, be extravagant, be with family, fight, and pray. Could make a temple. At least in theory, I could make a temple. There's gems there. Mine. This looks like a perfect place for a temple. Lovely. Okay. Well, yes, it is mine and it's also mined. This is both true. Quick, grab these pigtails before they go bad. Let the dipple cups rot. I want nothing to do with them. All they do is die. Cave spider. I'm reminded of the quote from the first Mummy movie. Hey Benny, it looks like somebody's on the wrong side of the water. Because that's what's happened here. We could have cave spider silk if we could just go over there. Oh. That's actually an isolated island. Oh, I will definitely go over there. Like, it is no less defensible than this area. Alright, let's get ourselves some silk. Fine temple. Alright, we are going to need some glass. Well, some glass boxes. Some glass altars. Maybe a few glass statuas. Gonna need to collect sand, everybody. I'm going to get all kinds of Java cancellations for this. It's going to be great. Yeah, we'll also need to charcoal. Anytime refined coal is less than 10, make 10. We want to get fancy. We can put like a glass floor so you can see the cavern below. That's an idea. This will also give us access to a couple of trees too. Because apparently we grabbed this area that has no trees. But it's okay, because we're going to grow our own. Random bingo number, eh? How's the old bingo board looking there, tell him? Also, aren't you piloting a boat? Mine is empty, yeah. Oh, look at that cluster. That was a lot of opals. Fancy. Eating some prepared reindeer lung, Mincott. Fine choice. Maybe pick a meal next time, because, you know, we have meals. But whatever. I guess you do you, you know? Alright. So, I'm pretty far away from making glass flooring, but we do have mudstone in plenty. In plentitudes. More gems. Also, anybody getting some positive thoughts about this here waterfall? Content being near to a waterfall. Excellent. Yeah, occasionally someone might slip and fall down into the water and die, but at least they'll be able to be content near a waterfall. Ooh, there's a hot box over here. Well, it's a box. I don't know if it's a hot box. It's not hot. Should we go look? I think we should at least look. Maybe there's something nice in there. And if not, there's gems on the outside. Those I'll just take. There's 2 cave spiders down there. Nice. All right, well, we can start making this the temple. So there's a total of 10 worshippers in the fort, but they are split up between the Faith of Seeds, the Sect of Buds, the Fellowship of Birth, the Coven of Dawning, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the other 4 don't have... Oh, actually, hold on. There was more. Hold on. The Fellowship of Dawning, the Coven of Dawning, the Fellowship of Dawning. You don't think you could just like work together here? You both worship creation. Oops. Cancel that. Belay that order. Now I'm going to have a random temple. It says that we have a shrine, but I got rid of it. That seems unintended. Where'd my music go? Thank you. I probably did not need to make 10 boxes. Probably. All right. So we'll run until the end of the month here, the season rather. And then we'll close this fine chapter of the year 255.
Here's 5.
Thank you. All right, are we gathering silk? Yeah, so this is where it gets problematic. This is why nobody becomes friends. You end up with like everybody doing everything. So eventually we'll need to give people a break here. Our drink situation has improved. Our expedition leader is an even angrier person now. You know, I don't think I realized you can actually assign a new expedition leader. Like, I know it automatically assigns a new one if the current one dies. I've never noticed that you could actually make a new one. All right, bookkeeper needs an office. I landed? That never happens. Our expedition leader wanted to be extravagant, huh? I wonder if putting on some superior quality yak hoof earrings would brighten his mood. No longer a red face, at least. I'll probably want to make that into a quantum stockpile, but for now I'll just have them throw everything in there. Fine work being done down here. Fine work being done. It's important to have ample offering places in your temples. Because how else are temples going to be properly funded if they don't have a billion places to deposit your money? That's a lot of construct building jobs. I never wrote my blog today. I started to. Just didn't finish. And by started to, I mean I wrote like one sentence. I did not write very much. Still seeing cave spiders over there, but I don't see them moving over here. It's very strange. All right, trees, have you grown yet? Why won't you grow? Also, it's not the right season for pigtails or sweet pods to grow. Why are they showing up? Spring. All right. Well, everybody, it's been a fine evening. Thanks so much for showing up tonight. And yeah, we'll continue this next week. As a reminder, my schedule has changed. So I am here Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. UTC. And just wait, it's fine. Sheesh. Thanks, B-Ray. Thanks for coming in. My wrist is hurting something fierce. Probably have not moved it enough tonight. That's probably the issue. All right. I do have to say goodbye to YouTube first. So YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe check out the Succession Fort videos or whatever else you might be inclined. I've got a lot of gameplay videos out there. Maybe check out some shorts. I just posted a new one today. Stuff and things. Don't forget to be good to yourselves, be good to others. I'll catch you next time. Monday should be the next stream. I will be at Hopkinton Farmers Market in Hopkinton, Massachusetts this Sunday, selling my books in person. If you happen to be in the area, don't forget to stop by. So bye, YouTube. Have a good night.